The Epstein documents were released, but there's a big problem here. I mean, we've all been waiting for it, but the problem is everything's blacked out. Pages of redacted names blacked out. So we don't know who they are. So what was the point of releasing it? Who are they hiding? What's the whole truth? And why are these powerful people always protected? It's not fair. We were promised transparency, but what did we get? Cover up, right in our face. They're hiding it. So this should not happen. We need to get to the truth of who went to the island and why aren't they being punished? Comment, who do you think they're protecting? And are we ever going to get the truth? Watch Tucker's video below. I'm going to put it right at the bottom.
To learn who Jeffrey Epstein hung around with while he was alive. People who flew on his airplane, people who stayed on his private island in the Caribbean, those who had dinner at his home off Fifth Avenue in New York. And to some extent, those names are coming out. Not all of them, but we know a lot of the people who are in Jeffrey Epstein's life, and we have for several years now. But on another level, that whole story seems like a bit of a sideshow because it doesn't answer the main mysteries surrounding Jeffrey Epstein's life or death. And there are three of them, almost none of which is ever discussed in the media. The first is, who did Jeffrey Epstein work for? What did Jeffrey Epstein do for a living and on whose behalf? We don't know. The second question is, where did all the money come from? Hundreds of millions of dollars that passed through his hands over many years. And where is it now? We don't know that either. And the third question may be the most pressing of all, which is, what happened to Jeffrey Epstein? On August 10, 2019, he was found dead in the Federal Correction Facility in Manhattan, in one of the most secure places in the world. Did he kill himself, or was he murdered? It's interesting to learn who Jeffrey Epstein